Okay, welcome back. I really hope we're having fun yet. Now, again, for those of you, if I'm going way too slow, and I am taking this one step at a time because this is an intro course, but I guarantee you, even if you've been working in Dreamweaver for a while, you're still going to learn how the software thinks, and that's the most important part. Now, to share with you, and this is a strange thing, I have students who've been working in Dreamweaver for 10 years, and they never knew about site definition. They never knew that you can actually transfer the file right from Dreamweaver to the web hosting company. They were using an outside program to do that, and I'm like, why? That's what Dreamweaver does. But it comes down to the fact I can't blame them. They were never taught the right way. They were actually taught at design schools like SBA and Parsons and Pratt, and their parents spent tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars for them to go to these schools. And they weren't taught the correct method. My technique is to teach you correct methods and correct technique and how the software thinks. Now, here's what I want to share with you. If I put my cursor right here, and this is really, really important. Well, actually, everything I teach you is important, but this is like extra, extra important. Okay, if I put my cursor right here, here is my tag selector right there. That is telling me without talking code, without going into my code, without talking geek speak, this is telling me that this content is inside the body tag. If I click the body tag right here, it will select all the content on my page. So as an example, if I had an entire website with navigation and pictures and movies and slideshows, I can click the body tag and that's going to select all the content on this page. Okay, now here's a very, very important step here. This is my property palette. Now, for those of you that have worked in programs like Microsoft Word or PowerPoint, those programs have a property palette. It's the property for what you select. So rule number one, if you want to write this down, to being good at software is in order to affect, you have to select. So in order to affect something, I need to select. So how do I select? I select with my mouse. Now, when you're tagging content, you don't have to actually double-click that particular word unless I was actually tagging just that word. But in this particular case, we want to tag this piece of text, which is simply welcome to my website. We want to format this with a paragraph. Well, formatting. How do I format something? Well, I guess I could format something under the format menu. I guess that would make sense to me. Yeah, format menu, format paragraph. I want to format this as a paragraph. I can do that very simply on Macintosh by hitting Command, this is the Command key, Shift, Command Shift P. Doesn't matter the order that you do it. Now I can also format my paragraph with header tags. Header is the biggest tag, header 6 is the smallest tag. I will talk about that in great detail in just a second. Incidentally, that's the Command 0. Command 0, not Command O. Command O would open a document. So I could go to format the paragraph. Okay, that's one way. The other way, I can come down here to format my properties palette, and I can just click here and click paragraph. So this is now a paragraph. Now, very important step. Visually, it's no different because I haven't done anything different. I simply have tagged the content. Now, this could have been an entire 5, 6, 10, 12 paragraphs, but I've basically told this text, which was a second ago, let's just look at the code for a second. See, now it's surrounded with the paragraph tag. I did not have to write this code. Dreamweaver did this for me, okay, by simply tagging the paragraph. Now, if I don't want to tag this paragraph, I can say none. So what's happening right now is it has no tag, and that's a bad thing. I want my content, very important step, I want my content to have a tag. Otherwise, the browser doesn't know what to do with it, doesn't know how to render it, doesn't know how to present it with color or size or font, because I can't talk to this. I can't talk to this word, this sentence, this paragraph, because it's not a paragraph tag. It's only a paragraph tag when you either tag it from scratch, or another simple way to make this a paragraph is to simply hit the return key. So I'm not going to come down here and physically put in a paragraph. I'm simply going to hit the return key. When I hit the return key by default inside of Dreamweaver, it made this a paragraph. So therefore I can basically write my next paragraph. So I can say, cat supplies, free shipping. So for lack of a better term, good have to get into make a change. Spelling cat would maybe help. In fact, I'm going to capitalize cat, make a change, save a change. So I simply have tagged my content. I've tagged my content. So I have two paragraphs, this paragraph and that paragraph. And I'm going to choose to capitalize that as well. So again, the code affects my design affects the code. How cool is that? So in our next video, I will share with you more tagging techniques of how to tag your content. And I'll do that in the next video. So thank you for being here.